Alright guys, I'm out here digging potatoes. Our potatoes have died, as you can see. But we've been one rainstorm after another, and I've just completed this little bed here. It's a small bed, so we're gonna move on to the next one and hope we get more potatoes. We actually did really good. These are some big, beautiful red potatoes. That's all we planted this year. They're our favorite. So let's see what the next bed yields. Well, we're getting a few, aren't we?
You bet. Let me come over here and get a better angle here.
Usually pretty close from one year to the next. All the little ones I'll can, and we'll make what we like. It is called smashed potatoes, or we'll use them in breakfast hash, or just what have you. But we really enjoy the red potatoes. Are our favorite, so that's all we planted this year.
There's a couple good ones there.
Mm-hmm. Big fatties.
Mm-hmm. This is something that pretty much anyone can do.
Yes, and it's like Christmas. Potatoes are my favorite thing to grow, because you just never know what's underneath here.
No, you don't.
I even like getting the little ones because I'll can them.
Oh, there's a couple of good sized ones. Oh yeah, looky there.
Yeah, some of these are really deep.
Well, you gotta get deep. Yeah. Hold that out, let me see. That's a pretty good little mess of red potatoes. Which usually it's just me and Beverly eating on the weekends for breakfast and stuff like that. So
we don't really
go through a lot of them. There's even times when we get to, fall season, we'll put a few more of them back in the ground and try to get us another crop before winter hits. Mm-hmm. And then sometimes we'll take those through the winter and use them for the spring planting the next year. Do a little weeding while you're at it. Yeah, with all the rain we've had, boy, the grass sure loves it, but it sure does cause chaos for us. Oh, let me get in there. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Look, one plant there, guys, produced all these luscious potatoes.
That is a haul right there.
I love it. It's like I said, it's like Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
You just never know what you're going to get.
Nope, this is true. I'd say this bed here has been pretty good. This is just a partial,
four
too.
4 plants is all we had here.
Wow, there's something about this soil they must have really liked.
Yeah, 4 plants is all I had there, just on the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we got this bed and that bed. We got as many off that 4 plants as we did that last bed. I don't know what the deal was there. Wow.
Finding a bunch?
Yeah.
Looks like we got somebody pulling in the driveway fixing to use that garden stand, huh?
Yeah, I just loaded it today with homemade cinnamon rolls and banana cream cake.
Ooh, man.
And
brownie
bites.
You're making me hungry. Oh, looky there. Another good little mess. Looks like your crate's about full.
Yeah.
We might have to move on to another container here pretty soon. Oh, there's a good mess right there. Of course, this is not large industrial potato farming we're doing, guys. This is just doing a few beds that we've, put together, and when some of our soil amendment stuff, and and just getting enough for ourselves. This is not big, till in the ground type thing. We're in a real rocky area, so for us to do stuff like this, it pretty much has to be raised beds, because we've got so much clay and so many rocks. And I know over a long period of time we could probably rectify that, but it's just easier for us to do that. Plus it's a lot easier, because you're a little bit further up off the ground when you're going for potatoes, instead of being right there at the surface of the ground. That one looks like it's been pretty good so far too. Do we have another one of them crates like that?
Well, I'm really not sure. We might in the greenhouse.
This is the tomatillo right here, I believe.
Yeah, we've already got tomatillos on that.
Oh yeah. Of course, we don't use pesticides or chemicals or anything like that, so whatever we got is pretty well as natural as you can get it. So, which we're proud for that. And look at the worms in that. Hold on, let me see here. The worms like the dirt. So that's a good sign. Let them get back in there and do their work, and they'll keep the soil nice for us and aerated, and maybe get some worm castings in there, which helps with the growth of your potatoes and tomatoes and everything else that you're growing. Take her a while to. That's a pretty good little mess right there. Well, that's a nice, but that's about as big as you get for that style of potato, isn't it? Yeah. Please tell me there's not 17 of them.
Please tell me there's not. I had to carry all them in this morning.
I know. That's another good mess. Is that it? Wow.
Yay!
That made both of us happy. We're doing a little potato video. Do I need to come sign something? Okay. You too. Well, you're working that soil over with a fine-tooth comb, aren't you?
So I'll make sure I get them on. All right, what we got here? Looky there. Come to mama.
Hold on here. Let's get over here and take a peek.
Come to mama. Look at those beasts.
Oh wow, they're just everywhere.
That's one plant, guys. Ooh, something was enjoying that one.
Someone got a little something. It might have been. Looks like there's a hole leading.
Yeah.
What is that? What do we got in there? Is that a mole? Just be careful.
Oh, it looks like some kind of crawdad or something. Right from all the rain.
Let's see.
See it? It's a bug. See it?
Yeah. Is it a beetle? Is that the beetle?
No,
There's
it's
something
a big.
else. Well, by gosh, let's get that thing, get a stick or something.
You go right ahead. I'm not sticking my finger in there.
Well, I'm kind of curious what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, because if you plant anything else in there, it's going to go to eating on it too. My gosh, look at all the taters.
Let's see. What can we stick in there?
I'm sure by now somebody'd be curious what that is. Watch out for that spider.
I ain't worried about it.
Well, I'd be worried about it if there's a brown recluse.
Yeah, I lost it.
I think it's more to the right, by where that worm was. Yep. See something moving over there.
It was big. It looked like a
Right there.
crawdad.
Right there. Look, Beverly.
Oh, it's a grub. No. Yeah, it is. It's a grub.
Oh.
No.
It was one that was feasting on a tater. Be careful.
Yeah, it's a grub.
Okay.
Get out of here.
He was living his best life.
Yes, it was. Oh, I thought it was a crawdad. I thought it was going to pinch me. All right.
Oh, wow. Look at the size of these things. Let's see here. All right. That's pretty good size for a red potato.
Yeah.
Pretty darn good size. Heck yeah.
Just loaded up.
Yeah, I know.
This is the best crop we've ever had.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe we're finally getting our, these beds have been here for a few years now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we're getting the right
There's my little silver slicer right there, silver slicer plant.
combo.
I picked my first couple the other day, but not off of this vine. This one's going to be a good silver slicer year, I feel like, unless something very bad crazy happens.
All right, I'll toss these in the thing. If Daddy wants to, he can go back through the beds and make sure I didn't miss any big ones like I did last time.
And this is the last bed, huh?
Yep.
Look at the size of this one here. She just pulled out of that. That's a pretty good size one right there too.
I don't expect as much yield. This is our
Yeah.
weedy bed.
And
I was hoping the root crop might kind of help get some of these weeds out, because we worked trying to get this Bermuda out of it.
Yeah.
At the start of the season.
Y'all see those in there? Looky there.
But it has loosened it up a lot, so that's a good thing.
You bet.
That's the only reason, but it's got some.
Oh, that is a big one. You bet.
Big ones, I tell you.
Biggins.
Ain't quite the yield as the others, but you know what? We had some extra seeds and.
You bet. Put them in the ground.
And weed as we go, because they're looser. Now, oh yeah.
Well, that night crawler was not happy that he got exposed to the world. Oh, you buried him back.
Big old potato nest.
Oh yeah, there's a few in there. Mm-hmm. That almost got away, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice one too.
Yeah.
See, I was a little concerned when you started on this bed, because I was thinking we probably needed about another 3-4 inches worth of soil depth in it. But there's still some really good ones coming out of it.
Yeah.
I'm impressed so far.
Yeah,
this has been a.
We get much either.
Yeah, this has been a pretty good little tater haul. And we dug a few beds. What, about 2-3 weeks ago?
Yeah,
and
I figured we've sold about 15 pounds.
Yeah.
Of potatoes, and we've been eating on the rest of them.
Breakfast hash is the way to go, guys.
Yes, we love our breakfast hash.
Yeah, some eggs and some cheese and some sausage, or smoked sausage, or kielbasa.
Oh, yeah.
You just can't go wrong with it. And some of them yummy fried taters.
Sweet potato. Ain't nothing yuckier than old slimy sweet potato.
Yeah, this is true.
Besides a stinky chicken coop. I said, I am so tired
of all the rain. You bet. Me too, babe.
It is so stinky. You know, not only nasty and muddy, but the stink of the barnyard is like no other right now.
The thing is, as soon as the mud goes away and it dries up, we could put fresh stuff on the ground. But if you put it now and we get more rain, it just turns into something else that has to be drug out with my bucket on my tractor. So that was a good one, wasn't it? Let's get over here.
Yeah, we probably need to add a bag or two to this.
I agree. It is a little low.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still getting stuff, but
yeah, not like the other beds. But,
no.
But you know what? These was just something to try to loosen this bed up and get some of these weeds out and get a little food too.
Still got coming up here too. We're gonna have to put some more cages on some of these tomatoes. They're starting to get to that 3.5-4 foot tall height, to where they'll start laying over on us. So some of them, maybe this weekend, after we do all the other things we have to do and I mow and weed eat.
We're moving one of our stands. I'm not going to tell you where until we get it done. It's a surprise, but we're moving our West Batesville stand because it's done the absolute worst. And so we've been doing that this week too, trying to slowly move some things and move the fridge and things like that.
That's a good mess.
Tomorrow we're going to move the actual stand when Wayne gets off of work. So.
And Beverly gets off of work,
So.
This is all things we do after we work.
12 hours a day, so.
And it can be.
That's why we haven't put a video out. We've been run ragged.
Yep. Plus we had a little R&R. We took a couple days off and went and hung out at a body of water around the area and with our kids, and tried to make a few memories.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. I'm gonna tell you, there's nothing better than hanging out with your adult grown children. I'm really thankful that we have such good friendships with our grown children. It's a good feeling. Oh, sorry, Bean. I need to get back over there.
Yeah, we're starting to get into jungle mode. I need to get out here and hack some stuff down, get the weed eater out, and it's just
Well,
We still got standing water. As a matter of fact, it feels like it's fixing to start raining right now. I can feel it on my arm.
To do this today before it started again.
Well, it's about here.
I don't know. I've got like 3 plants left to go.
Oh yeah, good tater in that one. Yeah, I was wondering if you saw those. I was gonna be like, there's a big taters over there.
Little pipsqueak ones there. The youngest boy got him a new boat that he saved up and paid cash for, which we were super proud of. Super proud of him. He's a good kid. All of our kids are really good kids. We're blessed. We're very blessed. A lot of dirt. And our oldest son, he's going to nursing school to be an RN. He's already a nurse, but he's going on to get his RN. And then our oldest girl, she is in the master's program with her master's degree. So they all have a busy lives too.
This is true.
So it's nice sometimes to just sit back and unwind with them and hear about their life. Oh, last one, guys. Oh, quit boring you with our potato haul.
Are you kidding me? They got to be on the edge of their seat. We're talking fresh garden potatoes here, guys. Not something from a field somewhere where you don't know. That's right.
Organically grown.
I mean, like I said, look at the worms. I mean, have you ever seen happier worms in all your life? Look at them. They're like, let me back in there.
Yes, they love it.
Yeah, they are all over. That is a good indication of a healthy, good, diverse ecosystem in a bed, to where, you know, you see things that look like, yeah, well, you're pretty dirty right now.
Trying to weed as I go. Oh, anyways, friends, thank you for stopping back by our homestead. We'll see you soon. Goodbye.